So I said I could like take you up to the park. You did indeed. You ready to go? I am. Let's go. I think this is the area where I saw them go, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, we never get to hang out. Yeah, I guess, huh? I've been hanging out with Greg so much. It'll be nice to actually get to know you a little better. I'm pretty great. All right, Angus, we'll see. Ghost hunting with Angus. So you think the guy you saw was a ghost? I don't know. I don't think so, but Kitty Cat thinks so. Not a guy, a ghost. Right. Why does no one believe me that it was a ghost? Well, because it doesn't really make sense. That's why nobody's believing what you saw. Well, I mean, ghosts don't actually exist. I'm pretty sure they do. If you're watching the replay or here with me on Twitch, let me know, do you believe in ghosts? I am not sure, but I'm always curious to know what other people do believe. Like, do you believe in ghosts? Yes or no? If yes, like, have you had a personal experience, or is it just, you think that it's possible? Well, I'd need evidence. What counts? A ghost walking up and saying hello, and me saying, hey, I've verified you're a dead person. Could be a zombie or Frankenstein. Okay, maybe if they're made of ghosty stuff. Ghosty stuff can be our podcast about ghosts. This episode of Ghosty Stuff brought to you by Donut Wolf. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Ghosty Stuff. I'm May, and I saw ghosts, and this is Angus, who doesn't believe me. I'm Angus, and this is May. She's a crazy person. I might listen to that podcast. The park. Okay, what are we going to find in the park? Nice evening. Yeah, it's all right. My mom used to take us up here to play frisbee. I got hit in the teeth with a frisbee once, full speed. Ouch. Jeez. Casey and me were throwing things at each other's heads. Oh, we stopped after the frisbee. So Casey disappeared or something. There's like flyers about him. Posted, do not feed or touch the wildlife. Well, that seems extreme. Well, clearly. I mean, you probably shouldn't mess with the wildlife here. There's some folks living in cabins up here. You can feed and touch them if you want. Maybe feed them. Only touch with permission. It's a weird old place up here. There's all kind of weird stuff back up in the park. Old stuff just hanging out in the woods. We'll hit my old scout camp on the way up, I think. Casey Woods. Okay, better get going before it gets dark. So I haven't actually been here. This is not the place that I thought I saw. So I'm not sure what we're going to find here. It's a big old hill up there. Just me and my buddy Angus walking through the woods. I guess he's not going to talk to me or anything. Ooh, what's this? Puff, puff. You alright? Yeah, I got asthma is all. Sorry, you gotta wait for me. Do you have an inhaler? Yeah, I'm kind of worried. Didn't you run cross country back in junior high? Yeah, but I saved that for emergencies. Being slow isn't an emergency. True. What is this thing? This is like a lime kiln, I think. Limes? Kiln? Limestone. Oh, okay. You like do something with it in there and it becomes this other thing. Okay. Limestone's weird because it's mostly made of skeletons and sea creatures. I didn't know that from millions of years ago. So like this was all underwater or something at one point. Whoa. I know, right? Like where we're standing, there were like ancient horrible sea monsters. Creepy and awesome. I agree. Strange and amazing. That's history. Okay, I'm ready to go. All right. Just taking a nice little hike in the woods. Honestly, though, when I'm hiking, I get out of breath as well, so I feel Angus right now. Whew, just having a hard time breathing again. Phew. Need to take a break? I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm worried about Angus. No problem. Puff, puff. So if this place was underwater, where'd the water go? Why aren't there like ancient shark bones up here? Yeah. I don't know, there might be, I guess. But not everything becomes a fossil. Why? I don't know, I'm not an expert on any of this. Well, he's had a lot of knowledge so far. But there were definitely ancient sharks around here. Weird because things are so boring nowadays. To think like all that crazy stuff was going on here. There's always more weird stuff that happened to find out about later. Okay, I'm ready to go. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go. Look at the pretty trees. It's definitely fall around here. Oh, Angus. Wheeze? Okay, if you're wheezing, it's time for that inhaler, sir. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. Sorry. Seriously, it's fine. Hang on for a minute. Okay. I should know all this stuff about like ancient sea creature rock or whatever. Lime, stone. I was gonna take a class on dinosaurs back at school. What happened? Oh, I quit. It was all full up. That class fills up fast. I bet. I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are like the most interesting animals. They kind of are. You knew they had feathers? Or some of them? How did they know that they had feathers? That's what's kind of crazy is like I get that we have fossils of like skeletons so we understand like their structure, their inner structure, but how do we really know what they looked like on the outside? We have no idea as far as I know. Big Freaky Chickens. Big Freaky Chickens. It's a good name for a band. Things were so scary and cool back then. We'd die in like 5 minutes. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, ancient creatures would eat us, no problem. Be glad for the millions of years between us. Amen to that. Weird time, dude. Time makes most dangerous things less dangerous. Is that true? Most things at least? Okay, you ready to roll? Yeah, we're almost to the top. Thank God. Worried about your lungs, Angus. Well, that was a hike. That was a lot easier when I was 11. We passed, what, 3 gates on the way up here? Yeah, 3. I lost count. It was 3. Weird. It used to be open back then. Ready to go? Not far now, just up ahead. How did it get nighttime already? There's a little graveyard. Graves, huh? Yeah, these were, I forget. They were involved in the Possum Massacre. Oh, Jesus. That like labor strike thing where it was like the miners versus National Guard. Oh, God. Happened back in town like 100 years ago. Why are they up here? I think these were some of the bad guys, and some of the miners didn't want them buried in town. Oh, huh. There's like a few old graveyards up here from like colonial times. I guess there's one up here somewhere too. Well, that's spooky. It is spooky. It's nighttime. Now we're standing in a graveyard. It was supposed to just be possum jump. Wasn't prepared. Just bones. Ancient shark bones. Yeah, see, nothing left to be scary. That's what you think, Angus. Alright. I think we have reached the top of Possum Jump. Oh, yeah. Huh. Wow. We're up really high. And really far out. I can't see town from here. It's south of us behind whatever ridge that is. So what? Are we just supposed to wait here and see if anything happens? You tell me, you're the expert. I guess we'll just wait here and see if anything happens. So I guess we're just going to hang out for a minute and see what happens. Nice night. It is a nice night, Angus. Yeah. Back at school, I couldn't see as many stars. That always made me sad. I know. It's so nice when you go further out and you don't have the light pollution and you can actually enjoy the stars, see the stars. I love that. Oh, yeah, they're really nice up here. I wish I knew the constellations like you did. What? You know all the names and the stories and stuff. I wish. I can never remember them other than I think that one up there is like a bell or something. No, 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 no. Remember that time we were all at the longest night bonfire and we spotted the constellations together and you told us all about them? That's not a thing that happened. Oh, wow. Maybe it was like a dream or something? God, I barely remember now. I wonder what fake constellations and stories you dreamed up. Okay, humor me. I'll find the constellations, you tell me about them. Okay, then. This should be fun. Alright, find me some constellations. Wait, are these gonna be real ones or fake ones? Just ones I remember or dreamed up that one time. Whichever. Okay, let's see. So, like this one kind of looks like a dipper of some sort. Or should I just make something up? What's this? This kind of looks like a dipper of some sort. What I'm doing here. It's a cat. He's got arrows sticking out of him, and he's chasing a diamond. What the fuck? Oh, I know this one. Don't remember his name. He lived, you remember the stories about the forest god? Yeah. My granddad used to tell me Adina stories. Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, this cat was in there, liked shiny things, was good at getting through the forest, was really good at stealing. Oh wow, yeah, I used to call him Ass Cat when I was little. Well, then he stole a diamond from a king and got arrowed to death. Okay. But he was slick enough that he jumped out of his body and become immortal or something. Huh, decent. Extremely decent. Okay, well, let's see. What's this? Let's try to do these. See what other story he makes up. Have to be this one. Okay, there we go. It's a pope. He breathes fire. Oh, this one is real, or at least the dude is. Rubello. There's a statue of him outside church. Oh yeah, we never went there. Did your family go to church? Do you not know your saints at all? Let's ask them if they go to church. Weddings and funerals and longest night, basically. I don't think those first two count. Those are like events. My mom works up at the church now. I haven't gone really since I was like 14 or 15. Does she mind? She pretends not to. Okay. So, did these all connect maybe? Ooh, it's a whale, and it's got like the world on its back. Oh wow, that's sad. Yeah. Why? Why does it have to carry the whole world? Like, that's really unfair. Yeah. That is legitimately upsetting. You gotta wonder why people made these up. I mean, like these specifically. Who saw a whale and was like, needs to be carrying something? I mean, whales are pretty big. They didn't know what the Earth was. But what's the whale swimming in? Space. Space whales. I guess it's dumb to get mad at ancient people. Alright, what else can we connect? We'll connect these. Okay, that's a bell. And in the middle is this eye looking at you. Okay, that's I don't know this one. I know this one a little from like prog rock album covers. I think the world ends when it rings. I think you die when it rings, when it's looking at you. That makes sense. It's going to be really loud. There's no sound in space. I mean, like, basically no sound, usually. That sounds really scary for some reason. It really does. I read a lot of, like, high fantasy and stuff like that, and I've been reading the Red Rising saga, and for some reason, every time they talk about, like, a battle or something that's happening around them, and they can see, like, all this chaos and all this war, but you can't hear it, it just sounds disturbing, like more disturbing for some reason. Well, at least it means we're not going to get rung to death by a bell. We're like way out here, huh? In the park? Yeah, I guess. Spooky. I don't know, it's pretty safe. And the stars are pretty. So you don't believe in ghosts at all? Nah, don't believe in ghosts or gods or psychic powers or anything like that. Angus is a pretty scientific man. not at all. I mean, there's no evidence for them, and people have really tried. That's true. Did you ever? Yeah, when I was a kid. Tell me about it. So, I don't know how much I've ever told you or how much Greg has told you, but I didn't have the best childhood. Yeah, I think I heard about that. Why was it bad? My dad didn't like me. Well, that's sad. And my mom didn't either. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. No, it's fine. My dad used to hit me a lot, and my mom was probably worse. She wouldn't feed me, which is why I really like cooking now. Damn, Angus. That's heavy. She'd shove me into the pantry and slam the door really hard, and all the stuff would fall off the shelves on top of me. Damn. Oh my God, Angus. I didn't know at all. That's awful. It is awful. She'd lock me in there for a day at a time sometimes, or overnight. How terrible. So I'd try to develop psychic powers so I could signal the neighbors or unlatch the door. Didn't work, as you might guess. Yeah, that's rough. Did you ever tell anybody? I never did. I don't know why. After a while, I started feeling guilty too for some reason. This was something bad I was doing. Oh, honey. Being abused? Angus, that's not your fault at all. Absolutely it's not. You were a kid. Oh, don't worry, I know that now. Boy, do I ever. Question, can I go kick all of their asses? No kidding. I've got experience. I can F some shit up. Well, my mom is kind of old now. I still have to visit her sometimes. I have a brother. He's overseas in the army. And my dad left 10 years ago. So who knows where he is or if he's even alive. If he is alive, I don't want to know about it. Angus, I just want to give you a hug forever. Absolutely. Haha, well, I was luckier than a lot of kids. I'm just glad I didn't yeah. Anyway, to your original question. Testing out my psychic abilities in the pantry made me really interested in both paranormal stuff and science. And I joined a skeptic society on the internet, and that kind of ruined me on a lot of other supernatural bullshit. And it gave me something to solve, something you could debunk or know. I don't know, it saved me a little bit, I guess. Because when someone does all that stuff to you, it can make you do some bad things to yourself. Amen, Angus. But anyway, yeah, no ghosts or God. So I feel if I had been through that, I'd be more likely to want to believe in God or something. Do you believe in anything at all? Well, so the constellations, I don't believe there's a whale out there, but I believe that the stars exist and that people put the whale there. I don't know. We're good at drawing lines through the spaces between stars. We're pattern finders, and we'll find patterns, and we really put our hearts and minds into it. And even if we don't mean to. So I believe in a universe that doesn't care and people who do. That makes sense. Pattern finders. I feel a lot of people don't think they found God, but God found them. When they were having bad times, you did, God never did. I was completely alone in the pantry. But a few years later, Greg did. Aww. I love Angus and Greg together. So like the stars can stay up there and not give a shit about us, but this whale is pretty cool. You're an extremely good and smart person, Angus. I try, but I'm no more than anyone else. Aw. Damn, Angus, that was a really deep story about childhood. I'm glad he shared that with me. I should come out here more often. Yeah. Don't look at him. Who? There's someone standing behind us. Oh shit. There is. They have legs in the trees. Holy shit. Holy shit. What do you think they look like? Tall, wearing some kind of weird coat. Like a utility coat or something. Oh God. That's the ghost. I'm more worried about it being a living person. Yeah, shit. Creeping up on you, just standing in the woods like a weirdo. Standing in the woods staring at us. Oh God, oh God. Well, don't panic. Follow my lead. Hey there. Out for a hike? Nice night. He's not answering. That's a little hostile, right? That's definitely a little hostile. Hey, I know what you did. May, no. I saw you. Okay, well, we're gonna run now. We need to get to the car. But your asthma. I got an inhaler. The good kind, too. No one in heaven or earth can stop me. Okay, let's go. Deep breaths. Okay, here we go. In, out. All right. Run. Oh, God. No, don't touch me. What the heck? You remember how we keep seeing those flyers and everything about my friend Casey? Somebody named Casey that disappeared? Oh, shit. He's chasing us. What if it's my friend Casey for some reason? Ah. Please. Oh, I'm so glad Angus made it to the car without dying. You okay, big guy? Yeah, I'll be okay in a few minutes. I'm resilient. Oh, yeah, you are. So that was it. That was the ghost. Or it was some weirdo who lives out there. They probably get lots of kids throwing parties back there. I mean, the party we went to where you threw up. Ugh. Yeah, I got super drunk and threw up, if you guys didn't see that part. That wasn't too far from there. Why does nobody believe me? May, it's like every other explanation is more likely than ghost. Yeah, for sure. Okay, fine, whatever. Sorry. Grouchy. Headache. That was scary. It's cool. It was.